All right, everybody, how are we doing today? It is Thursday night, which of course means that you're joining us on our ride home. Welcome, King of Chaos here. The boss man, Joey B, he's going right ahead and he's sharing this. So by all means, you should probably do the same. Go ahead and hit share. Invite more people. Bring them all along. Allow them to watch with us and have some fun. While you're at it, like, comment, question, anything that you want to do. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Hop on in. Seriously, join in on the conversation. The more the merrier. The more we have, rather, the more you have fun, the more we have fun. So be interactive with us. Boss man, how are you doing today?
Good. It's Friday, I'm good.
Well, it's not quite Friday, but it's your Friday.
For me, it's Friday.
Exactly. I guess I'm in a bit of a cold right now where, like, my voice is hoarse. But I'm surviving. I'm alive, and I'm doing all right. This week's topic, we're sitting there throwing a bunch of ideas around, and none of them were really sticking, so I think we might just,
Wing it.
Yeah, we might just wing it, kind of feel things out. We were actually, the last 10 minutes I spent, shitting all over Attitude Era pay-per-views and comparing them to WCW. We were using 1998 as an example where, a buddy of mine, who shall remain nameless, but his name rhymes with Tom Juborowski, recommended for me to watch No Way Out 98.
What the people don't know we were watching is you went over some of the. You actually went on the Wikipedia.
Yeah, the first 4 matches. I only lasted 4 matches.
You mentioned
I only lasted
like
4.
Kurt Hennig and Macho Man, who are all great
WCW.
stars, right? But at this point in their career, it was like,
it's still a good match. Still have a good match.
I
would rather watch.
Maybe I think WCW's matches might have been better at the time, but their storylines are just all over the fucking place. That's when they left Ric Flair in the desert.
Well, that was later. That was 99, 2000-ish. That was the Russo era. This was still fucking everything they touched turned to gold over there. The Cruiserweight division had multiple storylines. The NWO had a bunch of really awesome storylines. Everything was going on. It was a lot of fun over there. Honestly, WCW was on fucking fire at that point. And again, it showed, like, what was the match? It was Kurt Hennig versus who? Bret Hart, I think. No, it wasn't. It was 98.
No, that's right.
Was it Hennig?
Because he left in 97.
You're right. So it was Hennig and Bret Hart in that match.
That match was nowhere near as good as it was SummerSlam 91.
Oh, of course not, because both guys are 7 years older. However, that's certainly better than the fucking Quebecers versus the Godwins.
Right, but look at who you're talking about.
I'm talking about 2 guys.
Hall of Famers.
Right, but we're talking about undercard. No, we're talking about undercard matches. They were 2 different undercard matches. Fine, you want to keep going with that? What was the other one? Jeff Jarrett versus fucking Blackjack Bradshaw for the NWA title.
Listen, there's nothing you can say about Jeff Jarrett trashing him that I would disagree with you on. That guy is the worst. Never drew a dime in the business. Never. He never drew a dime. I dare somebody on that argue that. He never drew shit.
If anybody feels like arguing that Jeff Jarrett didn't draw,
was trying to tell me that he drew money in Memphis.
He did.
Oh.
But that's not WWE money, but he certainly drew money in Memphis.
Did he draw money in WCW as a top guy?
Who do you blame for that?
Vince Russo.
There you go.
Well, I blame him because he's fucking boring.
Oh, Russo put him on top.
Oh, look at this. These people must be pissed over here.
Woof.
You see there's no fucking cars coming.
Nope.
And I don't know what they did. They must be ripping up the road.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Phil Haynes agrees that Jeff Jarrett is awful.
I don't know how he's going in the Hall of Fame. I just don't understand.
Oh, I mean, at the same...
all this talent that's not in, and they're putting him in?
I mean...
Put Luger in, at least put somebody, you know. God, Jeff Jarrett.
Huh? But yeah, so I don't know. I think...
Put fucking Kamala in. Down deep south, put him in.
They're deep south, you're right. Louisiana, the swamps of Louisiana. Who is like the Louisiana guy they're putting in? Are they putting anybody?
Nobody. It should be the one-man gang.
I guess so.
Worked on top with Hogan.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of weird. I don't know.
Nice run in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
UWF, which is down in that area.
No, that's true. You make a good point.
I don't know why the gang's not going in.
I don't know, but yeah, that
why is Mark Henry? I think it's a shit class. Except for the Dudleys, I'm glad Hillbilly Jim's going in, but Goldberg should go into. But I mean, it's just like Mark Henry.
I'm seeing Bam Bam. I'm seeing British Bulldog. Absolutely,
The Bulldog should go in. You know, I'm going to say Owen Hart. I know the reason why he's.
They're not going to put Dynamite Kid ever.
It's sad.
They're not. Well, no, because he's gonna go out there, he'll say the N word, and they'll get in trouble.
Well, then after he dies, because I'm sure that's not too far off. Pillman's another guy that should go in.
Plugster, how you doing?
Midnight Express.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of fucking. I mean, we can sit here for days and go through people who deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, but I mean, they do this all for.
Evan Ginsberg would say Ivan Koloff.
I mean, doesn't Ivan belong in?
I think he does.
Yeah, certainly.
Demolition.
I mean, Evan Ginsberg isn't wrong. We're doing all right, Plugster. How are you doing? How's South Carolina? You guys are still in South Carolina, right? I went down there to visit his best buddy, Jason Sinclair. Just graduated the Marines.
Yeah.
No, graduate basic for the Marines. He's
Basic training.
yeah. So Semper Fi, brother. Jimmy Doodoo for the Hall of Fame. I'm with Tim on that.
Who the hell's Tim?
He's taking pictures at our tapings and stuff. Good fellow, Tim. I like him.
Do I know?
Yes, you've met him before. He's come to shows. You just have no memory of anything. So I'm going to skip off the Hall of Fame. And my original idea was to jump on, hey, why don't we talk about best and worst promos? Because we were talking about the worst promo that we had ever seen all over the internet. If you have any interest in seeing this promo, which is the worst promo of all time, I don't know, Plugster, if you're still watching, by all means, put it in here. Like, put it in the video chat so that everybody can see it, because it's fucking amazing. But we're talking best promo. Like, your opinion. What is, like, I know you can't probably focus on one. I could never do that. But, like, in your opinion, some of the best promos of all time that stick out to you.
I can tell you best promo guys. I can't even call them. I mean, obviously,
real jerk you
Austin
are.
316s,
Yeah, Austin 316 certainly that defined an era.
Ric Flair has to be named as one of the greatest. Dusty Rhodes.
But like specific, can you remember like a specific Flair promo that stuck out to you?
Yeah,
again,
I can.
Before you hop in, here's the thing. Again, we can't go like, oh, this promo is because it's all a matter of like perception, and like what stuck to me is not what's going to stick to Tim or Killian or Sterling Anthony Williams who's watched. Like, it's not going to stick to each person, but what is the one that sticks to you personally? So you personally, your favorite promo sticks out to you that you were just about to hop into.
Great American Bash '89. Ric Flair and Sting were brawling all over the arena with Terry Funk and the Great Muta. And Jim Ross and Bob Caudle interviewed Flair and Sting after the melee, which was all over the arena. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. And Flair cut this promo, and I used to be able to recite it. I mean, this has been so long, but that's definitely one promo that stands out to me.
All of my favorite Flair promos, like Flair, legitimately, like you could go through, like I used to have a DVD of just all Flair promos because he was money every single time out, and there was no denying that. All my favorite Flair promos are all things that are hilarious to me, but I don't think are in general like they weren't meant to be hilarious. Like one of my favorite ones is with the Horseman reunion on Nitro, where he comes out in Charlotte and he's crying. The Horsemen are having a party in Greenville. I can recite that one. Right. Could it be? And just goes off, and Eric Bischoff starts coming out and says, "Fire me! I'm already fired."
See, at that point, I was just so sick of the Horsemen.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite promos of all time. Abuse of power. That one's great. There's the one that he cuts with against Triple H, where like he's got the patch on his head from getting busted open the week before, and he starts, ripping into Triple H and all this, and he rips it off and see stitches. Just got taken out today. He starts punching himself in the head. He starts bleeding. He's wiping the blood all over his face. This is again why Flair just is the fucking man.
People say anybody commented?
I heard Raven promos. Plugster, post the worst promo ever, the one that we watched at a promo class here. If you can, please do that ASAP.
Raven did cut some good promos.
Yeah. The Eddie Guerrero addiction promo, hell fucking yeah. That's a really great...
Which one's that?
So one where Eddie Guerrero talks about, like, his addictions and, I got some demons, Holmes. Like, that was fucking...
What was it, on SmackDown? Or?
Yeah, him and Brock's feud. That's a good one, Nick. Really fucking good one. NWO mocking the Four Horsemen. That's what you and I talked about. Not your dog spot. Not your liver spot. My spot. It's terrible. They were so upset about that.
Too bad. Well, if you're going to go that route, then DX mocking the Nation of Domination.
Oh, my God.
The Croc.
That has not aged well at all.
Hey, Rock.
That has not aged well at all.
I smell it smells like
shit, but I think I'll eat some anyway.
Hey.
There you go. Everyone, we're talking about the worst promo ever. Please, Tim, everyone who's watching, right in there, that is the worst promo of all time. It is in there.
It's even worse than Elegante's promo against Ric Flair.
I don't know. Elegante spoke about it.
That's like I kept saying over and over. It was hard. The match.
About the belt.
That could be some of the worst matches ever.
When Ric Flair can't get a
At
fucking
that
watchable
level,
match
I'm
out of you. Raven's TNA promos. The clock. Yeah. Raven's promos
I
always
don't know
were
anything
great.
about TNA with them guys.
One of my favorite Raven promos is
Shane Douglas in ECW.
I smashed your leg into a obligatory.
Yeah. That one, and when you gave Tommy Dreamer the boots, remember he was presenting the boots to him, and Just Incredible and Impact Players came out?
Yeah, no, I think one of my favorite Raven promos is
Shane Douglas.
Fuck Shane.
You don't like him either.
No, I love Shane. Shane's one of the reasons that I fucking became a huge fan of his.
You know, not for nothing, ECW, for a small company with not much production, they had some really good promos. Taz had
But at the same time, you got to keep in mind they had Paulie at the helm.
Great.
Yeah, he's a fucking great producer. He says Raven promo. It was when he had first gotten like Sandman's kid, and he's
drunk.
He's in the "You're a drunk, Dad. I worship Raven now." They have the one where they're in there in the house and fucking Lori Fullington is watching like the snow on the TV. Just staring at it. Raven's cutting a promo about, taking Sandman's life. Kane Dewey, that's another one.
Who?
Kane Dewey. Cactus Jack's Kane Dewey promo?
Well, I don't know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember it. I wasn't watching ECW at that point.
I apologize, guys. My throat is all kinds of fucked up, so I'm just trying to chew on some ice. Terry Funk's forever. Forever. Forever.
Promo went off forever.
Oh, you're a dick. Give us more, Joe.
From ECW?
From anywhere.
Like I said, Taz. I think Taz put some really good ones there. When he would shit on other companies. A lot of the Dudley shit in the beginning with the stuttering Bubba, and in that era of the Dudleys, I thought that was really done well.
Oh yeah.
Al Snow when he introduced the Head.
Yeah, that's a classic. ECW promos, you gotta go with Austin debuting with Monday NyQuil. Bongo. These are all iconic promos. Shane Douglas is throwing the NWA title down.
Oh, yeah, well. And if any students are watching or listening, whatever, CJ or...
You fucking horse
Go back and watch some of this ECW stuff that we're talking about. When Shane Douglas, first of all, it's history of wrestling.
Sure.
And it's guys kind of promos not having it scripted for them. Guys going out there and just winging it.
I think one of the ones, something I need to bring home.
When Pillman turned heel on ECW crowd, he did that on his own.
My constitutional rights.
I thought Pillman was fucking gold.
Yeah, he was amazing.
The way he delivered his promos.
Poor lady. Excuse me, I apologize again, guys. One of the things I wanted to say was, only because Plug brought it up, was Terry Funk in WCW. He was wrestling Chris Candido. And they take the hardcore match to a horse stable. And Terry Funk...
This is an ECW or WCW?
WCW. Terry Funk, being the baddest motherfucker he is, decided to power drive Chris Candido in the horse stable. They get too close to the horse and the horse bucks its leg back. And of course, Candido, having a brain...
Straight, right?
Yeah, runs out of there. Like, holy shit. Terry Funk stays in, and you could hear him say it over the commentators who were losing their mind that Terry Funk just got kicked in the arm by a horse. Terry goes, "You fucking horse, I'll kick your ass too." Because Funk's a crazy person.
I wouldn't say it's a promo, though. That's just something.
No, but Plug brought it up because it's hilarious. Take the lift here. What else? What other promos stick out to you?
I don't know if it's a promo or more of a vignette.